Vader, we have a prisoner.
What's up, everybody? So these lunchtime reviews have actually become quite popular. At least I've gotten a lot of comments about it in my email and personal stuff. So I think it's because they're so different. You know, most people do reviews in a controlled environment, and you know, doing it at lunchtime like this is different. So sorry that content's been a little short lately. I ended up having a spill last week. I'm not going to go into details about it, but I have a fractured hip currently and a agitated sciatic nerve. So I've been in a lot of pain and on a lot of drugs, and yeah. So anyways, today's lunchtime review, we're gonna do the new Star Wars Vintage Collection 3.75 inch Stormtrooper 1/18 scale. Pretty positive this is the same sculpt that was recently released with the box set Stormtroopers, the Troop Builder. Looking at the ankles, it looks like it is the new sculpt, because that was the big key piece to determining if it was the old sculpt or the new sculpt. But even though it's probably something somebody's already done, this is on the new card. This is the new Vintage Collection card for Star Wars that's coming out. I think there's Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, and Captain Rex, Luke Skywalker, and I can't remember who the fifth figure is. I'm pretty positive there's a fifth figure. So let's take a look at him. Let's go ahead and tear him off the card as a million fanboys scream out in pain. Tearing a Vintage Collection card. I've actually started moving away from Black Series lately. I'm not gonna lie, Black Series has been a little bit disappointing the last few years. And honestly, the biggest reason I've started to go back to Vintage Collection, especially for toy photography, is vehicles. Even old vehicles are compatible with the new figures, and so anyways, looking at the Stormtrooper blaster, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed by that. Looks like they gave him the new Rogue One style blaster with the flashlight on it. That's a little disappointing, because that's not screen accurate. This is supposed to be a Star Wars A New Hope Stormtrooper, not a Remnant Stormtrooper or a Rogue One Stormtrooper. So that's, you know, a little disappointing that we didn't get a standard blaster. You know, he's got the typical, you know, he's got really good, you know, you can get those arms up like that, which is actually pretty impressive. I like the fact that the shoulder bells are attached and not loose like on the Black Series. I've taken shots with the Black Series before where I've gotten home and looked at my shots and been like, why the hell is that shoulder belt up like that? So, like I said, you know, he's got, you know, regular elbow articulation. I think he's got a little bit, no, not much on the wrist. His wrists do twist though. Thermal detonator on his back. He's got his holster, which is a New Hope accurate, because you know, the Rogue One Stormtroopers and stuff don't have those. He's got a ball joint. You can get good, you know, his head, and then of course you got, it's about as far as you're getting with the leg, and it's about far up you're getting with the leg. He does have a swivel at the bicep or elbow, so you know, these are fun little figures. And like I said, you got vehicles now, so you can, you know, do some TIE fighter shots with a hangar bay or a landing strip outside. Blaster's giving me a little bit of trouble getting into his hand. Oh, there we go. Rock on, yeah. Okay, put that up like that. He is standing right there. Get that balance going. Oh, I guess it would help to flatten his foot out. There we go. So he's got a good, he's got some good balance. I'm not gonna lie. I've actually gotten a few of the new Black Series Stormtroopers, and the legs are warped and they kind of sit at a lean, kind of like this. Shitty Hasbro as usual when it comes to Black Series, which is funny. They don't give as much support to the vintage collection, it seems like, but the figures tend to be way better made, in my opinion, which is another reason I've gotten away from Black Series and I'm going towards vintage collection again. I mean, I've always collected vintage collection. I have a huge collection on my walls in my office and stuff. Maybe I'll do a walk around of my collection one day for YouTube, but yeah, this one is one that I bought specifically to open. The other thing is, if you know anything about Black Series, getting display stands for Black Series is damn near impossible. Their peg holes are all over the place, but with vintage collection, the peg holes and the feet are pretty uniform, so you can buy display stands from Big Bad Toy Store or Entertainment Earth or you need, and hard to find display. Trouble getting that balance. Like I said, if I had a display stand with me, I'd use that. It's being really difficult. Man, this is kind of embarrassing. He just doesn't want to stand, does he? Well, we'll just, instead of doing a walking pose right now, we will stand there like that. The helmet sculpt is really nice. Back away, get a good shot of him by the tray. So yeah, I guess that's about it. We're at almost 8 minutes, so we're gonna kill this. Thanks again for joining me for a lunchtime toy review at Miyabi Jr. in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Talk to you guys later.